Hello, I'm James McGing. I'm a developer with NitroSell. This is a NitroSell explanatory webcast on how to add units of measure to items on your web store. To begin with, we're going to go into our RMS database. We're going to look at our items and we're going to select the items that we want to add units of measure to. In this example, I'm going to pick a dusty orange cloth item, double click on it, go into the inventory tab, and here I find a field called unit of measure. This field can take up to 4 characters. I'm going to sell these cloths in yards. So I enter my RYD and I press OK. I close that and I repeat that for every item that I want to add a unit of measure to. I don't have to add a unit of measure to every item. Once we have added our units of measure to our items, we need to tell our web store about it. We do this using NSSync. In NSSync we'll find a configuration button. In there, at the side, under Advanced, we'll find Field Mappings. In Field Mappings, under Items, we find all of the information that gets passed up to the web store from our RMS database. If you scan down to the bottom, have a look and check that whether you're using a field called Product Web Links Custom Text with a number after it. If you're already using one of these fields, then don't reuse that field but use a separate one, either WebLink Custom Text 1 or 3 or 4. To do this, I'm going to right click on whitespace. I'm going to press Add Field, Standard RMS Field. The remote field name is the field in the store database, so I'm going to call it Product Web Links with an X Custom Text, and I'm going to use 3 because I've already used 2 for something else. The field source is where I pull it from. This is the row in the database and RMS, and the row that we're looking for is called Item Unit of Measure. Ensure that you spell it correctly. Press OK here, and then tell the web store what you've done in RMS by synchronizing. Once we have synced with our store, we have to tell the store how to use the units of measure. We do this in our WebStore Manager. In the WebStore Manager, you'll find under Configurations WebStore Product an option called Display Unit of Measure. If I click on that, I get a little box which I need to tick and then tell the WebStore Manager which Web Links Custom Text field I put the units of measure in. In this case, it was Web Links Custom Text 3. Press Save, and the web store now knows where to look for the units of measure for your items. Now that we've told the web store where to find it, we just click over to the web store itself. Here is one of the items that I have assigned a unit of measure to, and we can instantly see that there it is beside the quantity box. If I just added quantity here and then check the basket out, you'll notice that again the unit of measure is beside the quantity, and if we go to checkout, you'll notice that the unit of measure is there as well. The sharp-eyed among you will notice that I added 1.5 units of this dusty orange cloth. That'll be the subject of a further webcast. For the moment, if you're interested in finding out more information, here is our website, www.nitrosell.com. In there you'll find a blog, and in the blog you'll find many useful articles covering all aspects of the web store, including the new developments. The one that we've discussed here today is under fractional product quantities, and buried in there you'll find information about the units of measure. If you need further information, then go to your partner portal, and under the partner portal there is, under resources, a knowledge base. This knowledge base has many articles covering all aspects of the web store. Under here you'll find a search by just entering units of measure. I find that it is mentioned in all of these articles. I happen to know in the first article here that covers the page that we have enable fractional quantities mentioned. Now, hopefully this webcast will have covered all your questions on how to implement units of measure. If that isn't working, note that this is currently, as of March 2012, only implemented on beta stores. Check that you have a unit of measure for each of the items that you're looking at. Check that you've synced your store, and ensure that your WebStore manager is looking at the right field. Otherwise, look in the knowledge base, or if all else fails, open a ticket with our support team. Thank you for taking the time to listen. My name is James McGing, and I'm with NitroSell.